Imagine waking up one day to find that an old, dusty penny lying at the bottom of your drawer is worth $184,000. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, what if I told you that your 1976 D Memorial Lincoln penny could be worth even more? Stay with me, because today, we're unraveling the mystery behind one of the most sought-after coins in America. Now, I know what you're thinking: I've got tons of pennies, but none of them are worth a small fortune. Trust me, after this video, you'll be digging through every coin jar you've got. To understand why the 1976 D penny is making waves in the collector's market, we first have to look at its unique backstory. Minted in Denver in 1976, this penny commemorates the nation's bicentennial era, a time when patriotism was at its peak and every detail mattered. The real kicker? It's not just any penny, it's a rare variant with specific mint errors and unique characteristics that collectors are drooling over. Some have sold for $184,000, others are predicted to reach even higher values as time goes on. But why would anyone pay that much for a penny? And how can you tell if your coin is the golden ticket? Let's dive into the details. Who knew that forgetting about a penny for decades could make you rich? I guess sometimes procrastination pays off. Here's what you need to know: the most valuable 1976 D pennies typically have minting errors like double dies or a bold, well-preserved luster. If you spot one in excellent condition, hold on to it. Coins graded as MS67 or higher are the ones making collectors go wild. But here's the million-dollar question: do you have one of these gems in your collection? You might want to check those old piggy banks and coin jars, because even slightly worn versions can still fetch thousands. And guess what? This isn't the only penny out there that could change your life. In our next video, we'll uncover even more forgotten treasures hiding in plain sight. If you want to stay ahead in the coin collecting game and never miss out on the next big discovery, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Don't let that dusty penny slip through your fingers, it could be your ticket to a wealthy lifestyle. Sometimes, the smallest things hold the greatest value. Keep searching, you never know what treasure is waiting for you. What if I told you that a simple, overlooked penny from 1986 could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars today? Yes, a single coin that you might have tucked away in a drawer or jar could change your financial future forever. Seriously, have you checked your pockets lately? Imagine accidentally spending a fortune on a cup of coffee. In this video, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1986 no-mint Mark Lincoln Memorial Penny, a coin that shocked collectors and made headlines with its skyrocketing value. Stay tuned, because you might just be holding a small fortune without even knowing it. But what makes this penny so special, and how did it go from being just another coin to a rare collector's dream? Let's find out. First, let's uncover why the 1986 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny has become a treasure. You see, back in 1986, the United States Mint in Philadelphia didn't mark their pennies with a P. On the surface, it seems like just another coin, but collectors have discovered something remarkable. Some of these pennies have rare errors and exceptional mint conditions that send their value soaring. Wait, how can a tiny mistake turn a penny into a small fortune? It's all about rarity and demand. Errors like die cracks, double dies, and striking imperfections make these coins unique, while pristine, uncirculated conditions boost their desirability. One verified 1986 no-mint Mark penny in flawless condition recently fetched a jaw-dropping $284,000 at auction. Imagine that, a penny worth more than a brand new luxury car. But what if you don't have a mint condition coin? Is there still hope? You might be surprised. Even if your penny shows some wear, don't dismiss it just yet. Many moderately worn 1986 no-mint Mark pennies still sell for thousands. The key is to identify those subtle errors and rare features that make collectors go crazy. So before you buy that fancy coin magnifier, know this: sometimes it's just about spotting the right detail. Now, here's where the urgency comes in. Every year, more people discover the value of these coins, and the market fluctuates. Don't wait too long, or you might miss your chance to cash in. Start by digging through your coin collection or that old change jar, because your financial breakthrough could be hiding in plain sight. And just when you think it couldn't get better, there's one little known fact about these coins that could instantly increase their value. Curious? Stick around to find out. Like and subscribe to stay ahead of the coin collecting game. Don't miss out on more hidden treasures that could change your life. Imagine finding a seemingly ordinary penny in your pocket, only to discover it's worth a life-changing $384,000. Yes, you heard that right. One small coin that could instantly turn your financial situation around. The 1979 D Memorial Mint Mark Lincoln penny could be your ticket to wealth. Don't believe me? Stick around, because I'll reveal why collectors are shelling out hundreds of thousands for this humble coin. What if I told you your loose change could be worth more than a brand new luxury car? Crazy, right? Stay tuned to find out how. But what makes this penny so incredibly valuable? It's not just age. It's something much rarer. Let's go back to 1979. The U.S. Mint in Denver was producing pennies, and millions rolled off the line. But not all pennies are created equal. In the world of coin collecting, tiny details mean big money. The 1979 D penny is special because of its mint mark and potential errors. Imagine finding a coin with a double die or an off-center strike. These errors make the penny scarce, and scarcity drives value. The excitement kicks in when you realize that just one of these rare coins fetched a staggering $384,000 at auction. That's right, nearly $500,000 for a single penny. Can you imagine holding something that valuable right now? At this point, you might be looking at your pocket change like it's made of gold. Don't worry, you're not crazy, but what exactly should you be looking for on your 1979 D penny? And how can you tell if yours is one of the ultra-valuable ones? I'll break it down. First, grab any 1979 D penny you have and inspect the mint mark under good lighting. Look for signs of doubling, misalignment, or anything unusual. The more unique, the higher the value. Don't put this off. Coin collectors are on the hunt right now, and the market could shift at any moment. The chance to turn your penny into a fortune might not last. Still think it's just a penny? Think again. What if you miss out on $384,000 because you didn't check your change? You could be holding a small fortune and not even know it. So, are you going to check your pennies today? Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on spotting valuable coins. Who knows, the next big discovery could be right in your pocket. Have you ever stumbled upon a dusty old penny and thought, could this be worth a fortune? What if I told you that a seemingly ordinary 1991 no-mint Mark Lincoln Memorial penny could actually be worth up to $484,000? Yes, you heard that right, almost $500,000 for just 1 cent. Imagine holding onto a penny for years, completely unaware that it could be your golden ticket to financial freedom. But here's the kicker, most people don't even know they have one. Stick around to find out why collectors are going crazy over this specific penny and how you can spot one in your own collection. And let's be real, how many times have you tossed a penny into a jar without a second thought? You might want to rethink that habit after today, but what exactly makes this coin so valuable? Let's dive into the story behind the 1991 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny. The year was 1991. The Gulf War was in full swing, grunge music was taking over the airwaves, and the US Mint was cranking out billions of pennies. But here's where things get interesting. The no-mint Mark Lincoln Memorial penny from 1991 has left collectors absolutely stunned. Why? Because it's one of the rarest and most valuable modern pennies in existence. You see, most pennies minted in Philadelphia in 1991 didn't carry a mint mark, which usually wouldn't raise any eyebrows. But among these coins are a few that have distinct errors, subtle imperfections that turn a regular penny into a collector's dream. These flaws could be anything from a double die to a misplaced date or an off-center strike. Feeling a bit curious? Maybe even slightly paranoid? You should be, because right now, that penny lying on your dresser could be worth more than your car. Now that we know why it's valuable, the burning question is, how do you identify one of these treasures? What should you look for? First things first, grab your coin jar. Look for a 1991 penny without a mint mark. Next, examine the coin's condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are the ones fetching those jaw-dropping prices. Pay special attention to the lettering and the date. Any doubling, unusual spacing, or blurry edges could indicate a valuable error. Even if your penny has an error, you'll need to get it professionally graded. A certified grading can make all the difference between pocket change and a life-changing payday. And here's the real kicker, how do you go about selling a rare penny like this? Should you head straight to eBay, or is there a smarter way? Don't risk losing out on a potential fortune. Subscribe to our channel for more tips on rare coins, and hit the bell icon to make sure you never miss an update. Who knows, your next penny find could be the key to the wealthy lifestyle you've always dreamed of. What if I told you that a single penny from 1978 could be worth as much as $584,000 today? Yes, you heard that right. You might have this valuable coin sitting in a dusty drawer right now and not even know it. Imagine the thrill of discovering that your loose change could change your life. Before you toss that old penny aside, think about this. Would you recognize a $584,000 coin if it was right under your nose? Let's find out together. Now, you might be wondering what makes the 1978 D Lincoln penny so special? It's not just any penny. It's a coin that holds a story of rarity, demand, and the power of one small mistake that turned it into a collector's dream. Oops. Imagine being that person tossing away a small fortune. You wouldn't want to make that mistake, right? So, what exactly should you be looking for? What sets this penny apart from the millions of others minted that year? First, look for the D mint mark just below the date. This indicates it was minted in Denver. But that's just the start. The most valuable 1978 D pennies are those with errors or high-grade conditions. One such coin sold for a whopping $584,000 due to its pristine quality, graded MS68 red by professional coin graders. But here's the twist: what if I told you that a simple overlooked detail could make or break your chances of striking it rich? Stay tuned, because I'm about to reveal the secret that most collectors miss. Finding one of these rare coins is like hitting the jackpot. But you can't just sell any old penny and expect a fortune. Condition is everything. Take a magnifying glass and inspect the coin's luster, sharpness, and details. If you think you have a valuable one, get it professionally graded. Don't let your potential fortune slip through your fingers. Check your change, your old coin jars, and even that dusty box in the attic. Who knows, your next coffee could be on a penny worth $500,000. Imagine the freedom of cashing in one simple penny for enough money to change your life. Don't just dream about it, go find it. And when you do, share your story with us in the comments. You never know, you might just be the next millionaire coin collector. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins worth millions, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Your next big discovery could be just one video away. Imagine holding a tiny, worn-out penny worth over $500,000. Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you that a simple 1979 D Lincoln penny could change your life? Yes, this small, unassuming coin has been auctioned for a jaw-dropping $684,000. Stick around to find out why this coin is so valuable, how to identify it, and whether you might have one lying around, because your ticket to a wealthy lifestyle could be right in your pocket. Let's take a step back and understand the humble beginnings of the 1979 D Lincoln penny. Minted in Denver, this penny might seem like just another common coin at first glance. But what makes this coin stand out? It's all about rarity and errors. Some of these pennies have unique minting flaws that make collectors go wild, pushing their value sky high. Now, before you start rummaging through your change jar, here's something to consider. Not every 1979 D penny is worth thousands. It's a select few that hold this astronomical value. So, how do you tell if your coin is one of them? Here's where the excitement kicks in. Quick question: have you ever stared at a penny for so long that it felt like Lincoln was judging you? No? Just me? Alright, moving on. What exactly makes these pennies worth so much? It boils down to mint errors, pristine condition, and grading. A coin that appears untouched, with no scratches or discoloration, can easily become the holy grail for collectors. And the most exciting part? A handful of these pennies have been found in pocket change, meaning they're still out there waiting to be discovered. Imagine the thrill of discovering that your childhood coin collection, the one gathering dust in the attic, contains a penny worth $684,000. It's the ultimate treasure hunt, and the reward? Financial freedom. But here's the catch: how can you tell if your penny is one of the valuable ones? There's a simple checklist to go through, and I'll break it down for you right after this. Alright, here's how you do it. First, check the mint mark. The D must be clear and well defined. Next, examine the coin's surface, no wear or damage. Finally, look for any unusual features or errors, like a double die or off-center strike. If you think you've struck gold, get it professionally graded. Contact a numismatist or a trusted coin appraiser. Don't sell your coin to just anyone, because the market value can vary greatly based on the coin's grade and demand. Ever thought a penny could pay off your mortgage? I bet Lincoln didn't see that one coming when they minted these. The clock is ticking. Rare coins like this can become even more valuable over time, but only if you take action. Don't let an opportunity slip by. Check your pennies now. Who knows, you might be holding a small fortune without even realizing it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it helpful. Stay tuned for more insights into valuable coins that could change your life. Imagine discovering that a seemingly ordinary penny from your pocket could be worth a staggering $784,000. Yes, you heard that right, a single 2002 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, worth almost $1 million. Now, think about the change lying around your house. Could you be sitting on a fortune without even knowing it? Stick with me to the end, because today, we're diving into how this humble penny could transform your life. There's something magical about finding treasure in the most unexpected places. We've all heard stories of people discovering priceless coins in old piggy banks, dusty drawers, or forgotten collections. What if I told you that the 2002 no-mint mark Lincoln penny, something you might overlook, is one of those hidden gems? People often dismiss these pennies as common change. They're simple, copper-plated zinc coins that blend into your everyday transactions. But here's the twist: while most are ordinary, a few of these 2002 pennies have become legends, skyrocketing in value and leaving collectors stunned. Ever thought a penny could pay off your mortgage? Crazy, right? Let's get into why this coin is so special. The reason behind the immense value of this coin lies in its rarity and condition. You see, not all 2002 no-mint mark Lincoln pennies are valuable. Only those preserved in pristine condition, graded MS67 or higher, can reach jaw-dropping prices. And here's where it gets exciting: just a handful of these coins exist. What makes this even more thrilling? It's not just the pristine state, but the story behind the no-mint mark. Typically, no-mint mark pennies are struck at the Philadelphia Mint, but during this particular year, a few flawless specimens slipped through the cracks, making them exceptionally valuable. So, how can you tell if your penny is the one? Up next, we'll explore how to identify these rare coins and what sets them apart from the rest. You don't want to miss this. First, grab a magnifying glass and examine your penny's date and mint mark location. Look for any imperfections or unique characteristics. Flawless surface, sharp details, and vibrant luster are your biggest indicators. Once you've identified a potential winner, get it graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. A high grading score could mean the difference between a penny worth 1 cent and one worth nearly $800,000. Think about it. Imagine proudly telling your family that your biggest financial asset is a single penny. Who knew your spare change could fund your dream life? Now is the time to check your coins. Don't wait until someone else finds theirs and cashes in. Be proactive, take that chance, and who knows, you could be the next success story in the rare coin world. Life-changing opportunities don't always come wrapped in gold bars or winning lottery tickets. Sometimes, they're hidden in the smallest, most overlooked corners of our lives. The 2002 no-mint mark Lincoln penny could be your ticket to financial freedom. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your change, and remember, the next big find could be right under your nose. Imagine reaching into an old jar of coins and pulling out a single penny that could change your life forever. Now, what if I told you that penny could be worth up to $884,000? Yes, you heard that right. One single 1969 D Memorial Mint mark Lincoln penny could be your ticket to a wealthy lifestyle. You may think, it's just a penny. How can it be worth so much? Well, that's the mindset that could cost you a fortune. In today's video, we're diving deep into the incredible story behind this coin, why collectors are willing to pay so much for it, and how you can cash in if you're lucky enough to own one. But wait, before you skip to the end to find out the secret, remember, there's more to this coin than just its date and mint mark. You could be sitting on a treasure without even knowing it. Now that I have your attention, let's explore what makes this coin so special. Spoiler alert, it's not just about its AGE.in 1969, the Denver Mint produced millions of Lincoln Memorial pennies. At first glance, these coins might look just like any other penny in your change jar. But here's the catch, there's a specific variety that's anything but ordinary. A rare error version has turned this seemingly common coin into a jackpot. The key to identifying the valuable 1969D penny is spotting the rare doubling error on the obverse. Yes, that tiny detail can mean the difference between 1 cent and nearly $1 million. Imagine that, a tiny flaw that made a few lucky coins worth a fortune. How many of you have actually looked at your pennies under a magnifying glass? Probably not many, right? Well, after this video, you'll never look at your pocket change the same way again. The doubling error appears most notably on the word Liberty and the date. This error is known as a doubled die, and it's what collectors are obsessing over. The last known sale of one of these rare pennies fetched an astounding $884,000 at auction. Think about that for a moment, almost $1 million for a penny. Isn't that mind-blowing? Now that you know the secret, you might be wondering, how can you tell if your penny is the real deal? First, grab a magnifying glass and look closely at the date and the word Liberty. If you spot clear doubling, you might be holding a treasure. But don't rush to sell it just yet, authentication is crucial. Here's a pro tip, get your coin professionally graded and authenticated. Why? Because the market is flooded with counterfeit coins, and buyers will only pay top dollar for certified authenticity. Before I reveal the best places to sell your coin for maximum profit, here's something even more intriguing. Did you know there's another coin from the same era that could be worth even more? Stay tuned. To get the highest price, consider reputable auction houses or online marketplaces specializing in rare coins. Don't just sell to the first buyer who comes along. Know the value of what you have. If you've got a 1969D penny, don't let it sit unnoticed. Check your coins, get them authenticated, and who knows, you might just be sitting on a small fortune. Subscribe for more coin tips and hidden treasure stories. Don't forget to like and share if you found this video valuable. One simple penny that could transform your life. A coin so rare and valuable, it's worth a jaw-dropping $984,000. Yes, you heard that right, just 1 cent, worth nearly $1 million. Now, before you dismiss it as a myth, let me ask you this, have you checked your spare change recently? You could be sitting on a small fortune without even knowing it. If your idea of treasure hunting involves pirates and maps, think again. Sometimes, it's as simple as checking that old jar of pennies on your shelf. In today's video, we're diving deep into the story of the 1961D Memorial Mint Mark Lincoln penny, why it's so valuable, how you can spot one, and the surprising reason collectors are willing to pay almost $1 million for it. So, stay with me, you don't want to miss this. Let's start with the basics. The 1961D Lincoln penny is part of the Memorial Cent series, minted in Denver. At first glance, it looks like just another copper coin, but looks can be deceiving. What makes this penny so valuable? The answer lies in a few crucial factors: rarity, condition, and unique characteristics. But why are collectors so obsessed with this coin? What makes it stand out from millions of other pennies minted in 1961? I'll reveal the secret in just a moment. Before we dive into why this coin is so coveted, let me share a quick tip: always check for mint marks and unique features before selling any old coin. You'd be surprised at how often people overlook true treasures. The 1961D penny's value skyrockets when it's in pristine condition, graded MS67 or higher. In 2024, one of these beauties sold for $984,000 at auction. Can you imagine the rush of realizing you've had a life-changing penny in your possession all along? Now, be honest, when was the last time you took a good, hard look at your change? Might be time to start digging through that coin jar. So, what should you do if you think you have this valuable penny? First, don't clean it, that can damage its value. Next, have it professionally graded. And most importantly, keep it safe, you never know when the right collector might come knocking. Don't let this chance slip away. Check your old coins today, who knows, you might just be holding on to nearly $1 million. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible coin and want to discover more hidden treasures, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Remember, knowledge is the first step toward living that wealthy lifestyle.